So this level of implant is terribly not out of the realm of a whole cast of characters. So if my pot-smoking buddy said, like, oh, yeah, there was, this Ukrainian thing, and we got really mad, and, we wrote some exploits, I would totally believe them. I'm sure that there's some Russian or unknown pot smokers out there that could do this. Totally a bunch of professionals can do this, and totally a nation state has done this. So my grumble is that we tend to keep jumping to the head and saying, like, these guys are all super powerful, all-knowing things. And the super powerful, all-knowing thing, it's not really backed up. We're giving these APT guys way too much credit, and we're getting some inflation in the actors. So there's a lot of these things where they're saying, like, oh, this is obviously new ATP, and I'm like going, no, it could be some college kids. So I think we're getting actor inflation across a bunch of these. Powerful people can do these things, but they don't have to be powerful people, and the techniques they're using and the exploits they're generating don't lead me to believe that they're totally unstoppable, or even that they would take more effort to stop these people than it would take to stop, my bong-smoking buddies on some sort of, social media rage. And so that was kind of my grumble at the end, and I wanted to come over there and say, like, okay, so I think the thing that I wrote for the converter was way more complex, and I did more in the middle of it, and it only took me 14 hours. So we shouldn't give these guys way more credit than the 14 hours it took me. So maybe it took them 40 hours or 60 hours. This is still not a huge investment of time for any one of these actors. And we shouldn't come over there. So one of the reasons I think that we're getting the inflation is because it's easier to talk to your boss about things. Like when you come over there and say, like, hey, I need some more budget, it's really easy to say, like, there are these nation-statey big guys that are coming for me. I need big budget, rather than bong-smoking ex-security consultants. I think that sells better. And when you get compromised, I think this also sells better too. Oh, who took you over? Well, yeah, some nation-statey ATP guys, right? Totally not the bong smokers.